Well, hello everyone and welcome to Zombicide Black Plague. This is my review of the zombie bosses Abomination pack. So, let's dig right in, shall we? We'll start off with what you get with the Abomination. You get 4 of these cards and all of them are exactly the same. Sorry. So blue is always nothing in sight and then everything else is Abomination, comes in exactly the same as the back, so you don't know what's what. And what the Abomination does is that the Abomination will attack all the survivors within a range of 0 to 1. Yes, that's right, all survivors, as long as the Abomination actually has a line of sight to. So obstacles that would prevent movement, including stuff that's actually in the the Wolfsburg expansion, the ramparts of them can also prevent the attack as well. But anything else, so that has the line of sight and would actually be in range to go to, in a 0 to 1, is instantly attacked. Sorry. Just like all Abominations, the targeting priority is the second one. So you know, you've got Walkers becomes first, then you have Fatties and Abominations. So you can be kind of targeted quite well. This is the Abomination. It's not that big, but it has got that long reach arm, and it just kind of goes everywhere because that's what this thing does. It just reminds me of Resident Evil, really. One of the bio weapons just slaps things everywhere. It's got a stretchy arm and all that. I guess that's why it's got a range of 0 to 1. Probably one of the easiest ones to deal with out of these 3. So let's have a look at the other one, shall we? Our next one is the Abominator. So you get 4 cards here. I'll get back to that later. And all of them are exactly the same. Blue is nothing in sight. Everything else you spawn the Abominator. That's all the same. Right. So what does the Abominator do? Well, they actually do 2 wounds when they inflict damage. So that's kind of scary. The other thing is that they can go through doors and walls. You're not safe from this one. But at the same time, it could be an advantage. You know, it's like trying to go through... If you want to go through a wall, you always want it to, you just can't. But with the Abominator, could make that happen. That's where these come in. These are the smashed tokens. So you place them on the walls themselves, and well, zombies and survivors can go through. So yeah, it could go through walls if they're broken. You don't get 1 token, you get multiple. So I'm just leaving that there. So what happens is that when moving the Abominator, they move exactly like all the Abominations. They take the shortest route, but if the shortest route would be through a wall into a room, it will do that. It will. If there's like say survivors are 2 zones away, or the noisiest is 2 zones away, you have the option of either going either through a wall into a room or through a street zone. That is your pick. So that's also a nice thing to do. But yet again, you still have to make them go through the shortest route. They can't go through. Well, they can't smash through vaults, to say the least. They also can't go into ramparts as well. Ramparts being in the Wolfsburg campaign. Wolfsburg campaign expansion. Sorry, it's like the towers there. But yeah, that's about it. They inflict 2 wounds and can go through walls, which you're not quite safe, but at the same time it could be quite fun as well, as you can actually go through those gaps in the walls. So there you have that. And let's just take a look at the Abominator. It's big. It's really scary looking. It's amazing. It's got 1 horn, as you see. It's really nice. I mean, seriously, well done yous for making such a creative zombie minotaur. Yeah, really good. I like that a lot. Last but not least is the Abominator Troll. So the Abominator Troll. So yes, again, 4 cards. Blue is always nothing, and they're all the same. What does the Abominator Troll do? Well, it's actually one of the most scariest ones there is. It can only be killed with dragon fire, or something that does dragon fire. There you have it. That's why it's kind of scary. There's another bit that's kind of scary though. Please take note of this. When the Abominator Troll sees a survivor, as in line of sight, it gets 3 actions instead. That's right, 3 actions. So, all walkers and abominations and all that stuff uses the 1 action. Then you have the runners and the Abominator Troll to take the next action, and then the Abominator Troll will take the final action. But of course, the wolves in Wolfsburg, I've been talking about Wolfsburg quite a bit on this one, also has 3 actions. So if you actually played that one, then you kind of know how to use the Abominator Troll when it's moving. But remember, that is only if it sees a survivor at the start of its activation. Yeah. That's really about it. So if they don't see any survivors and it moves to see survivors, it doesn't get the other 2 actions at all. Only if it sees it at the start. And like I said, it is one of the scariest ones because it can only be killed by dragonfire. Alright, well, let's have a look at this troll thing. Yeah, actually should really get rid of that because it's not necessary, but it does kind of keep it balanced. This is a little bit more bigger than the Abominator. It's definitely kind of running because it's trying to chase it. And I dropped the troll. Well, trolls be trolling. That's how you deal with trolls. So, that's it does the. It looks like it's doing the running action to try and grab a hold of any survivors it sees. It looks kind of weird looking as well. It is a zombie, so its mouth is teared open quite wide. I mean, it looks pretty good. I would definitely say the Abominator actually looks better than the Troll. If we have a look at the size difference, it's really its hands that show up bigger. That's why. Otherwise, yeah. If we take note on the Abomination, it just gets smaller and smaller. So let's take them away, move them forward so it's actually more in view. there you have it. That's the 3 abominations. Now the thing is on abominations is that they still act like abominations, so 3 damage to kill them apart from the Abominator Troll. You still get 5 experience when you kill them, and of course wounds inflicted by abominations, well, you don't get any armor saves. Yeah, there you have it. So still 3 damage to kill them, or Dragonfire, especially for the Troll. Troll's a little bit more scarier. I have actually played with all of them, and I could definitely say that the Troll is kind of annoying. Although at the same time it can be easily avoided as well, as long as it doesn't see you. I think I've had a little bit more problems with the Abomination, really. Oh, that attacks all survivors in a range of 0 to 1. Ugh. And that was the Zombicide Black Plague Zombie Bosses Abomination pack. What do I think of this? I think it's, yeah, you know, it's an interesting buy, that's for sure. Should I rate it high or should I rate it low? I kind of would rate it a so-so myself. I would probably give this one a probably a 6 or perhaps even a 5 out of 10 really. I mean, the extra abominations are hilarious. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the Abominator is probably one of the better ones, not just in model wise, but because it feels more unique. Smashing through those walls can open up opportunities. That's the pun is included. Of course, if that room hasn't been spawned yet, it does get spawned as well. The Abomination, I found it's the easiest and yet at the same time one of the nastiest, because of that it attacks everyone in a 0 to 1 range. The Troll, I never really had any problems with it. I mean, it's just like, and walk away from it. Just it. That's it. Just walk away. Yeah. This I would, as much as I'd like to rate it high, I don't think it's not necessary to get it at all. It's kind of a shame. I do like those abominations, but it's just not all that necessary. Well, that's what I have to say about it. It's definitely going to be a 5 out of 10. It's a buy. If you want it, you want it. You get it, you get it. I'm not going to be surprised if you're not going to keep using them again and again and again. Well, that's all I have. So thank you very much for listening. Bye.